Okay, we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 20 of my F1 2018 career mode. So today it's going to be the Brazilian Grand Prix, and we have some new upgrades on the car ready for this race. And now it's just two races left. By the way, I hope you saw the last video. It was an incredible race. Spoiler alert, we won the race. It was a great race. We had a perfect setup. Our car was incredible. We were the fastest, really. We had some controversial contact there with Vettel. So yeah, I really suggest you go and watch it before continuing watching this.
Tell us about it from your perspective. Are you hoping things clear up before qualifying? Are you hoping to have your reliability issues sorted out before qualifying? Appreciate your time.
Welcome along then to Interlagos as we await the green light to get today's qualifying session underway. So then, Ant, it's another Grand Prix weekend, another exciting qualifying session ahead of us. What are you going to be looking out for over the next few minutes?
The first question's going to be who can avoid making mistakes. There isn't much margin for error in qualifying, and you have to bear in mind that the track conditions may have changed since practice, particularly as we've had a few support races in the meantime. If the brake bias settings, for example, don't take this into account, it's extremely easy to lock up a front wheel and cause a flat spot. Just like that, your lap's ruined and you've wasted a set of tyres to boot.
So this is our first and only run in Q1. I went with the fastest tire available, which is super soft. By the way guys, I did not say I'd actually increased the difficulty of the AI. I went up to 102 now instead of 100, I believe it was. So now it's actually ultimate, I believe, or legendary, I'm not sure. But yeah, Q1, we are currently in P9. We only went for one lap, so we're not gonna finish so high up. And yeah, we went out in Q1 fairly comfortably. P11 is not too good, but it wasn't the best lap in the world, and we weren't too far off the grid. Looked really close together, especially the midfield. So Q2 now, we went out we actually had problems, I believe, in the start of Q2, and we had to stay out for a couple of minutes, stay in actually, and this is our one and only lap, which was pretty good. P7 currently we're in, and we're gonna end the session in P7. Pretty good, just 2/10 off our teammate, who was really looking quick in this race. Surprisingly, it's not usual you see your teammate doing too well, but as you can see now, we waited till the end of the session to make our one and only lap in Q3. As you can see, the session is over, and we're gonna cross the line now. Where are we gonna finish?
It's a bit disappointing, but we just need to push hard in the race and we can still come away with something.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Bottas, Raikkonen and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So P9 not too good, our teammate is in P7, which is pretty damn good. At least he is showing some pace finally at the end of the season. Although we are definitely gonna leave Toro Rosso by next season. We're either gonna join, well, the top 3 teams, either Mercedes, Ferrari or Red Bull. Probably gonna join Red Bull because of their sister team, you know, relationship. But yeah, let's now go to the race and see how we do.
No points for Saturday. Keep a cool head and make up for it in the race.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. We actually changed one of the parts in the MG UK on the car, so we're gonna start 10 places behind. Unfortunately, but we're just gonna hope we're gonna do well and get a good start.
As surely as the sun rises in the morning, the Brazilian Grand Prix packs out the grandstands and creates incredible drama. Title deciders, heartbreak, triumph and home glory. All these and more can be found in abundance here at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. Horse is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the rookie. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Hülkenberg, Romain Grosjean and Raikkonen, Stroll, Verstappen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. The rookie and Charles Leclerc, Vettel, Ocon, Carlos Sainz and Alonso, Van Dorn, Ericsson, Sergei Sirotkin and Sergio Perez. Ricciardo and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
So, because of penalties, we're still gonna start in P9, which is quite surprising. So the others have more penalties than us, which is great news for us. And our teammate surprisingly is gonna start in P3, all the way up in P3. Can we actually see him challenge for the podium here, which would be insane. Even better, because we actually got a win in this car, and it would be good, you know, to see him get a podium in a car that we won in, you know, to not look too bad
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence
against
will
us.
begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Here we go, 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. It's a pretty bad start compared to the others. What a bad start. Leclerc now, as you can see, is gonna try and go down the inside. We go on the grass there to avoid Verstappen, who closed the gap at the last moment. And as you can see, so many cars bunched up together. Leclerc and Vettel fighting it off. Imagine if this was realistic and there was transfers, we could actually see them together next year. But unfortunately, Leclerc is gonna stay at Sauber for season 2. But now, as you can see, maybe we can move on Verstappen. He's still gonna try and hold on. We're gonna push him a bit wide, and that works. So P8 there already for us. A Stroll there looking a bit slow. We get him quite easily there in his slow Williams, and that is already 2 positions gained in 1 lap. So it's looking pretty good for us. Our pace is good. We have basically a new car as Vettel there gets us quite easily all the way now to lap 6 as there was contact. Verstappen made contact with the back of us, definitely I felt that, and still fighting for P8. We're still not gonna give up, and we're still gonna try and get the position back for Vettel. And Verstappen, he's looking pretty feisty to get P8. He does actually, but we get him once again on the switchback. Maybe try and push him a bit while I go off the racing line a bit there. A bit dangerous, but we managed to hold it off there just about to Verstappen, and we stay in P8 for now on lap 6. Skipping now to the end, we go on a bit on the grass there, and a bit of contact there. Oh my goodness me, he actually was pushing us, and that could have been a humongous crash if he had actually taken us out. We made an amazing save midway that corner. He literally turned into us when we had to drift the corner. It's like our cars stuck together and we couldn't move, and I was literally sliding on all over the place. But now lap 9, unfortunately I did not record the part where I actually went to the pits. So yeah, we went in 4 soft tires I believe on lap 8, and now lap 10 people are starting to make their stops. We are up to P11, P10 now, as Sirotkin there is blocking Verstappen. We can actually get him here as we go into overtake mode. And yeah, Sirotkin has actually gone into pits, and we can try and get Verstappen here down the inside. He actually goes off the racing line to defend. We're gonna try and go down and see height. Ooh, a bit of contact there, and we spun out. Oh goodness me, we've lost 2 positions to Hulkenberg, Ricardo, and Stroll as well to top it all off. Oh, what a disaster. That was 100% our fault. We actually understeered into him, as now Perez has made a move on us on lap 13. Ooh, almost a bit of contact there, as Perez, he's driving really dangerously, as we got a warning there for colliding with him. And maybe try and get him down the inside here. Oh, we went straight in back of him. That was stupid from us. And we've now destroyed our front wing. We're gonna have to come in. We don't have anything to lose here. Oh, the understeer is just horrible. So we're gonna come in, change on the super softs, and yeah, race over. That's a really bad way to end a race, but yeah, just because we did that, we did not lose too much. We went to the pits and we saved some ERS, and now we are going to go for at least the fastest lap of the race. So I'm gonna leave this lap to enjoy for you guys with the sound on. Enjoy.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
And now as we go to cross the line, and we go purple, 110.2, what a lap. And that is gonna give us the fastest lap of the race. At least we did get something from this race, and yeah, it's a disaster for us.
I can't say that I'm happy with how today went, but I'm sure you gave it your best. Better luck next time.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, so the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Valtteri Bottas takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Lots of drivers impressed me today, Crofty, but I'd say the one who impressed me the most was Daniel Ricciardo.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
So in the end there, our teammate got a podium, which is insane. And you can see the title fight is between, well, it's really just between like 4 cars, which is insane. There's like 30-point difference between the top 5, which one of them is actually Daniel Ricciardo fighting for the championship, but I think he has actually lost the chance now. Lewis Hamilton is leading the championship, and he took a really big hit on that one because he finished down the order outside of the podium.
Performance out there. You must be really happy. How are you and your rival getting along? Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash? Appreciate your time.
What on earth was that performance? Come on, this isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that.
Anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below if you want as well, and I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be the finale. Bye guys.